All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. Over this weekend, many people were profiting in the chat. If you want to become a student, I do offer one-to-one mentorship or have a course for anyone that doesn't have too much time. If you just want to be part of the chat, all the links that you need are found in the description and comment section below. So you can either just become a member and join the chat or actually take action and become a student. How's it going, YouTube? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another Quant update. We did actually go below $100 yesterday, but we can see that price has reversed. So we met the we met the price of, let's just check the lowest price, $97.77 or whatever. $97.77. Crazy. So we did actually see price actually dip below $100, but this was a scenario that we were talking about. We could just have a little fake out over here. So at the moment, we've tested to see if we can break. It seems as if today it doesn't want to. Let's now wait for the weekly candle close. Can the weekly close above or below? If it closes above, that's actually a statement that this is a support and we should actually anticipate somewhat of a bounce. I know that there's been people talking about some bullish divergences that have been appearing on Quant over the last few days and weeks. And if you go check out today's Bitcoin update, head over to at the end of this video, I'll link it. You should have watched it by now. I'll always urge all of you to check out my Bitcoin updates, because if we know what's going on with Bitcoin, then we should know what's going on with Quant. And in actual fact, although the range low of Bitcoin was lost yesterday, we drew out a new pattern which could actually be a falling wedge. So it did actually respect it. So we lost the range low of horizontal support for Bitcoin, but we actually, although we put in a lower low, there's a downward sloping trend line holding a support still. So something like this, but on Bitcoin, not on Quant. But yeah, you can say this is the same thing on Quant, a falling wedge as well, something like that. There's some smaller ones as well earlier on like this and whatnot. So yeah, there are bullish patterns on the chart. We are still holding above $100, so we could actually see some pumps from this area simply because we've grabbed some liquidity and we're bouncing up at least in the short term. Of course, any daily and weekly close below this is going to fully validate these patterns targets to the downside. This is what we're personally waiting for, as again, while $100 is holding, yes, the target's not going to be met, but you're still trapped between a range. This is your support and this is the resistance, and you can see it keeps extending and it will eventually get to there. And you can see we'll keep extending, until that line over there. So we're just essentially ranging between those 2 points. We're waiting for a break below 100 or a reclaim of this head and shoulders neckline, which at the moment would be around the 0.5 Fibonacci. Getting back above that price point, which would be reclaiming the golden pocket, invalidating the reversal wave, which we have created by losing the golden pocket over here. We need to invalidate that by climbing back above the 0.5 and heading to the range eye over here, which is the bear market box. A break of that would send us to $300. But it's a lot easier said than done, of course, and that's why for the moment all of these areas that we want price to reclaim to go up, they're all acting as resistance. What's the 20 saying? That we're in immediate short-term downtrend, mid-term, long-term. Again, even if we pump all the way to the 200, it's sitting on that neckline of the head and shoulders, so you'd literally just get hammered back down, and that's where we would actually lose the $100 level. So let me know what you personally think is going to happen. Do you think we're going to get this short-term bounce first, or are we going to get rejected from this point? I will scale down to the 4-hour time frame, in which we can actually see price did close on the 4-hour time frame beneath $100. This was the candle that went all the way down to about $97, and we can see the direct next candle pretty much invalidated the breakout by losing it and then reclaiming it, confirming its support with some wicks. I would like to see further confirmation of support. We can see that we're actually coming into the 24-hour EMA at the moment. Just as we saw on the daily time frame, we're below all of them. It's the same thing over here. This is like my immediate short-term trend line. So if we get above that, that starts an immediate short-term uptrend until this point, and then this is what should hammer you back down essentially. If you manage to reclaim both, we should start to head towards the 200 EMA, wherever that may land. On the 4-hour time frame at the moment, it's 107, but this moves. So maybe it would be at 106 or 105 by the time if it gets up there. But yeah, as you can see to the left, we got above the 20 and the 55, but we failed to actually even reach the 200, let alone break past it. So this is what's keeping you in a downtrend. this is something that we've been saying a lot of the time on the channel. We've got a double bottom over here that broke up out, but because of the downtrend, we eventually continued bearish after meeting the target or missing the target. So I'm going to now use my fibs from this high to this low. See, we're right in the perfect location for rejection. Without any 4-hour closes above this, expectation is we get rejected from this point. Only a 4-hour close above this point and above the 55 and the 1 fib level at 104 do we actually get this continuation. Got some confluence in and around the one fib level targets over here. So yeah, let me know what you think is going to happen. We're seeing the short-term bounce. So do you think it's just another bull trap no matter how high we go? Do you think it will be a bull trap, or do you think, yeah, we actually are going up because $100 is being held? We had a liquidity grab below it, and are we actually going to come back up and invalidate this head and shoulders? I think that, yeah, while we are beneath the head and shoulders neckline, we're going to keep attempting to try and break below $100. And yeah, a weekly close below $100 would give me like further confidence that this is all going to play out. Until that moment, we could be expecting some bounces to the upside, but please understand that while beneath $120 and $125, any pumps toward this area should actually eventually end up in a dump. So yeah, you could pump 20-25%. It'd still technically be bearish. That is what I'm trying to get at, guys. If you want me to teach you how to analyze the charts all by yourself, if you want to be part of my Discord community, you can join as a member or as a student. All the links you need can be found in the pinned comment and description down below. Message me over my Twitter. We're almost at 2K followers over there, so click that and follow me. If you want to private message me about more details regarding the course or the mentorship or the membership levels, then head over to here. Otherwise, you can also just take action through this link or this link already. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There's really not much more to say, as we've had a liquidity grab below $100. Is still being held as support. We need to, of course, wait for the daily candle close. We can still close below, but yeah, at the moment, if it were to actually close above, this is a bullish candlestick pattern holding key areas of support, so it could give us a short-term bounce. But again, understanding while beneath all three of these moving averages, any bounce is fake. It's a bull trap, just as we've been saying the last few days and weeks over on multiple coins. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you tomorrow in the next quant update. Cheers.